give it a go. I can't get any worse, can I, than that, because that was terribly crooked. I don't care if it's a little bit crooked, but wildly crooked unintentionally, it's not such a great look. Right, that's better. Not perfect, but it's better. And then it's got this, which again actually could be written on, and it's got a quote on creativity, which is also appropriate because the person this is for is creative. I'm not sure I want this because it doesn't really fit with it. It says use this space to explore ways you can live and buy with a purpose. Yeah, I'd almost want to say just use this space to explore and then cover the rest of it. What can I cover it with? Where are my strips? See if there's anything in my strips that might suit. Yeah, I've got this offcut here that might. In fact, what about this blank space? That whole bit might work for me. So I'm going to trim off the days of the week that are underneath it because it's from like a planner type calendar thing. So cut off the days, get rid of those, and see what we can do with this. We cover the whole thing. Do I want to cover the whole thing? Maybe that's just easiest. Needs a little trim up, but I'll do that once I've glued it down. And the piece I took it off of, this is another bit of it, and I've got plans for that in this journal as well. So maybe that's the next thing I'll do after I've done this. Oops, there I am gluing on the left again because I've filled up the right with my tools. Okay, so we're going to use that explore bit, but that's okay. I think I'd rather lose it than have it and muck around with it. Right, just trim off that little bit of excess. It would have fit if I hadn't had to trim the page down so much, which is quite funny. Right. Okay. Cool. So now we've got writing space there, space for a heading or a date or something, and then writing space here, a really cool quote that is appropriate for the person. And now I just need to fold it so that it fits in our little library pocket. So which side do I want showing? Probably that side. So no problem with the height. Height will be fine. It's going to have to be a number of folds to fit it inside the pocket. But that's okay. I could always trim the bottom off. Could have trimmed the top off as well. That would be another way to handle it. I'm just going to concertina it backwards and forwards. Hopefully straightish. It wasn't straight, but hopefully it's still fine. And then one more. There we go. And now we see whether it fits or not. Oh dear, and it doesn't. Oh, because I've ended up folding it wider. That was silly. Why did I do that? So that one needs to. So it will have an extra crease in it, but I'm sure it will be fine and that it will come out with being pressed in the journal. And then might just tuck that last little bit under instead of back the way it should have been folded, just so it doesn't catch on anything or get messed up. Right, now cross fingers, does it fit? Get in there. Yep, there we go, and there we have it. Nice little page for extra writing space. Right, this one here, I've got to remember where I was going to put it. There was a short page in here somewhere. That's the long page. There's the short page. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Here it is. Right, so I've got this little short page, narrow page here. So what I thought I could do is attach this as a pocket onto this page. And I need to go almost all the way in. I might need to trim some off. Yeah, I'm going to need to trim off the open edge so it fits better inside. So I'm going to take a generous amount off just to give myself a bit more leeway. Did I tell you? I don't know if I told you. My husband changed the blade on the quieter knife for me, so I've got a nice sharp blade, which is such a breeze to use. I didn't realise how hard I was having to press with the old blades. It's really nice having a sharp blade. And I haven't cut myself, so that's a bonus. Right. Now do I need to, actually what I might do is I'm going to fold down that top, because we've already used the top elsewhere. On that piece of paper we just tucked in the pocket. I'm going to fold down that top just to reinforce the top of the pocket so that doesn't tear, because it is quite a light paper. It's probably about photocopy weight. I'm just going to glue that down. Oops. And then that will make a nice strong top of the pocket for our pocket here. Oops, if I don't split the glue with the page. Like so. And I think that'll make it just a cute little pocket that's also got writing space, although I will add some decoration on that as well. So I'm going to use my tacky glue again, and hopefully the paper won't buckle too badly since it is a light paper. But we'll soon find out, won't we? So right along the bottom and the two sides, and you don't need to do the centre. Go. And the trickiest part is actually getting it on the page in the right place without getting glue everywhere. Oh, come on, come on, good pocket, and getting it straight at the same time. Right, I suspect I might have some glue spillage here, so it's got my dry wipe at the ready so it doesn't glue to the page behind it. And I've got glue on myself as well. Right, didn't seem to buckle too badly, if at all, so that's good. I think it helps when you're gluing it to something else, gives it a bit more stability and something for the glue to soak into. So now we've got this pocket that works there. I should think about decoration. I haven't thought too much about decoration. I do have this page out of a children's encyclopedia set, and I was going to use it as a page in the journal, but discovered it wasn't going to work for me. but it's got these world map images. Sorry, finish my sentence. And it's got these constellations. And I think the constellations, it could be quite fun. And it would look good with the blue page in behind. So I'm just gonna, we're in the southern hemisphere, so I think in the first instance I'm going to go with the southern hemisphere constellations. Sea goat, archer, serpent bearer, serpent, scorpion, altar. Gosh, most of those I haven't heard of in that form, like we know them as something else, as far as I'm aware. I'm not a great astronomer by any stretch of the imagination. All I know is the pot and the Southern Cross, of course. And the pot I do know is called other things in different places around the world, but we call it the pot because I guess it's a different way up for different parts of the world, so it takes on a different form. But yeah, here in New Zealand it's known as the pot, and it's not even the proper name. There is a proper constellation name, but I can't remember what it is. And then we've got the Matariki stars, which is the constellation used to represent the Maori New Year, which we just celebrated last month, I think. Yeah, end of last month, 24th of June, I think. Right. And I think I'm just going to glue that in the corner and have it hang off the page, off the pocket a little bit, so it's still within the pages, but just a little bit of fun hanging over. And the text on the back won't matter at all. Oh gosh, I think I've got a sneeze coming on, guys, so please excuse me if I end up sneezing. No, I might have had a lucky escape there. Right, and I think I'll cut out these words too. It's the constellations of the southern hemisphere. I think this person's husband has actually got a telescope, so it might be a good way to incorporate something for him as well into this journal. Which I think would be rather sweet. Right. Yep, and I'm just going to glue that down the bottom there with a glue stick. And yes, I am gluing on the left, I'm sorry. It's just the easiest for me, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. Right, so I really want to use the Northern Hemisphere constellations as well. I'm not sure where yet though, so I'll keep that, and I can still use these other ones as well because they're on the opposite page. I'm just holding it up to the light so I can cut between them and have them both facing up the same way so I don't forget them. Right, well I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to head into the office while it's still a bit warmer than what it has been and see if I can do some more on this digital kit on words that I'm working on. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for joining me. Bye.